My name is Sam Stewart. I'm an office worker, and I'm turning 50 this year. My wife, Molly, and I are of the same age. It's been 25 years since we got married. We're living together with our only daughter, Anna. Our 23-year-old daughter moved from one part-time job to another, and she still asks for an allowance from me. My wife and my daughter are very close, like they're best friends. They go shopping together, and they travel quite a lot together. We finally paid off the mortgage on the second-hand house that we bought. I'm very happy with my life. That's what I want to say, but I live my life every day far from the happy life that I've been dreaming of. During one of the dinners with my family, my tension ran high when an advertisement on TV came up.
Mom, I want to experience the new attraction of the amusement park!
She's starting with this again.
That's a good idea, dear. How about we go together next week? We'll probably walk a lot since that place is huge, so we need to buy new shoes. Great idea. Let's go shopping for shoes tomorrow. With that said, can I have 10 notes?
What? 10 notes? The 10 notes she's talking about is Benjamin Franklin. My wife has always been a shopaholic, so I'm the one who manages our finances. Every month, I hand out living expenses plus my wife's allowance. But when she needs more, she always begs for more like this. I willingly give her more money occasionally, but these past few months, she's been asking for extra money a lot more, so I've been declining her requests lately. But if I don't give her the extra money that she wants, she gets cranky, and it's quite annoying. I don't have an extra $1,000. You should economize and save up money.
What? How do you expect me to save money when I only work 3 days a week at my part-time job?
In that case, she should add more shifts. My daughter's very lazy, and I know that she's skipping work, even though she only goes to work 3 days a week. I'll be retiring after a few more years, you know. You'll be in trouble if you don't save up from now on.
Why are you being so stingy? You can't even make your wife and daughter happy? You're a useless husband. It's that attitude of yours that's hindering you from getting promoted from head department to a higher rank. Mom, why did you even marry this guy? This ATM is just a nuisance if we can't get money from him when we need to. I married a man with a meager salary. I'm unlucky when it comes to men.
Hey! How could you say that? I work hard every day for the two of you and—
If you say that you're working for our sake, then give us the money. Yes, that's right. Don't you want to see your precious daughter's happy face?
You are precious to me. That's why I don't want you to have an extravagant habit. You're an adult now, so if there's something you want, you should work and pay for it yourself.
What? How dare you say that to your daughter? You're a bad father. Very stingy.
This is a typical conversation we have on a typical day, so I can't really say that I'm happy. However, I still think that I shouldn't spoil them, so I showed them tough love. Maybe that's the reason why they hate me. Sometimes, when I come home from work, my wife and daughter go out to the diner nearby to eat without me. A few days later, while I was at work, I received a call from the credit card company. I was informed that my card was used to purchase 4 tickets for the amusement park. The operator also told me that there's a person who's trying to buy another set of tickets to the same amusement park, including payment for a hotel reservation. The credit card company was suspicious that my card might have been stolen and misused. I told them that I didn't think my card was stolen, so they said that they would take care of it as soon as possible. But wait, did he mention an amusement park? Could it be that my wife and daughter— While I was thinking about my card being used, my subordinate Paige came to my desk to talk to me.
Mr. Stewart, about what we discussed yesterday. Oh my, you've gone pale. What happened? Your facial expression looks like your red card has been stolen.
Huh? What? How did you know?
Whoa, I got it right. But if your card has been stolen and used, there's a guarantee, right? I don't think you should worry about it that much. There's no need to be so down. So I'm guessing there's actually another reason why you look beat.
Huh? Actually, Paige is a standout presence in the company, and I was aware that she takes on the problems of other employees in the company. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't hesitate to talk to her about my family issues when she's around the same age as my daughter. but I felt like Paige saw right through me. I told her about my wife and daughter's shopaholic habit with their extravagant spending, and she thought that the misuse of my card might be the actions of my wife and daughter. So I ended up confiding with her.
Is that so? I see that you have your own set of problems, Mr. Stewart.
Hey, you think my problems are amusing?
No, sir, not at all. I just find it a bit suspicious.
Suspicious? What do you mean?
Their wasteful spending has significantly increased in the past 6 months. Also, don't forget the fact that they bought 4 tickets. It sounds fishy to me. They might be hiding something.
Hiding something? What could they possibly be hiding from me?
Well, I know a lot of things, but not this one. However, what I can do is investigate this.
Huh? Investigate?
I owe you a lot, Mr. Stewart, so please allow me to return the favor.
Just like that, I ended up relying on Paige to handle this matter. I didn't use that credit card a lot anyway, so I took this as an opportunity to cancel my account. However, this action made my wife and daughter furious. I'm home. Lately, neither my wife nor my daughter greeted me back when I arrived home, so I muttered to myself. However, my wife and daughter marched towards the front door.
Sam, why did you make your card unusable? We can't go to the amusement park because of you. You don't want me to be happy. You're the worst father.
What? It happened all of a sudden. I didn't understand what they were talking about right away. I felt shaken up and panicked.
We already made plans for the amusement park. We need allowance for the tickets, transportation, and hotel. Give me 20 Benjamin Franklins.
What? 20 Benjamin Franklins?
Hurry up! Hand me the money!
My daughter grabbed my bag while demanding money from me. What? Just calm down for a moment. I took my bag back immediately. We do not have that kind of money. If you want to play outside and do what you want, work for it and earn the money yourself.
It's just normal that as my father you pay for my expenses.
You're already 23. You can't keep relying on me. And as for you, Molly, if you start working part-time, you can easily save money to spend on your wants.
What? I'm doing the chores and managing the household. I'm also taking care of our child.
Anna is not a child anymore. She's a grown adult. I work full-time while also doing the laundry, the dishes, and cleaning the house. You should work at least once a week.
That's not possible. How dare you underestimate how busy being a housewife is? I shouldn't have married such a very stingy man.
Very stingy? You know what? I'm thinking of quitting my current job. You never know what will happen in the future, so I want you to economize and save up.
What?
The management of the company I'm working for is having financial difficulties, so I—
What? You're just kidding, right? How dare you make such an important decision on your own? You should have consulted me.
I'm just considering it. I didn't quit my job yet.
You're an ATM with no money. You're useless. Get out of the house if you don't have money.
What?
That's right. Get out of here.
My wife and daughter tried to kick me out of the house. Hey, wait a second. Please, listen. I'll explain.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
The two of them pushed me out of the house and shut the door closed. I didn't understand what was happening, so I asked them to let me inside the house. But our neighbors seemed to hear the ruckus and saw me outside, so I immediately went somewhere else instead. When I called my wife on the phone, she kept on asking for a divorce, and she even told me that she didn't want to see my face ever again, so I had no choice but to stay at a business hotel for a while. 3 months later, my wife and I got divorced after she kicked me out of the house. As for the distribution of the property, we agreed that the house be given to my wife and daughter, while the deposits and savings remained mine. My long married life came to an end, and today is also my last day as an office worker.
Mr. Stewart, I investigated the issue we talked about.
Huh? What issue?
The one about your wife and daughter, sir.
Oh, that. Don't worry about it anymore. Actually, I got a divorce.
Oh, is that so? But I still think this will help you in one way or another.
Paige handed me a very thick envelope. When I looked at the contents inside, I was shocked. Written on the paper were truths about my family that I never knew of.
Whether you use this information or not, it's up to you, sir. If you want to go through it thoroughly, I will, of course, help you.
Paige, I might be able to make my wife and daughter regret kicking me out of the house with the help of these documents. But honestly, I didn't want to get involved with those two anymore. Thank you, Paige, but I think I'll refuse to get involved with those two again.
So that means you'll beat the hell out of them, right?
What? No!
I know, I was just joking. But if something happens, let me know, okay?
Just like that, I decided to keep the evidence that I might be able to use for revenge. 1 year later, I was fully accustomed to my new life now, and I was enjoying my days alone. When I stepped out of the building to buy something, I heard someone scream. It was my wife and daughter who kicked me out of the house. The two of them looked shocked when they saw me.
Did you just step out of that condominium?
Huh? The condominium that my wife pointed to is this huge high rise in the middle of the city. After I got divorced, I moved into there. Because I live here now.
What? Why are you living in a high-rise? You're unemployed. There's no way you can afford to live in a high-rise. You're probably doing something shady.
I worked very hard and bought this place. I am a company president after all.
What?
The two of them looked at each other, shocked by what they were hearing. That's when Paige and her older sister Phoebe arrived.
Mr. President, I came to deliver your wallet because you forgot it at the office. Just as predicted yesterday, today is the day. And it happened just now. What great timing. Who are these people?
Paige is my former subordinate at the previous company I worked for. She's the one who suggested that I start a company. And that's Phoebe, Paige's sister.
My sister predicted that if Mr. Stewart starts a company, his business will do well. And just as my sister predicted, he's doing great with his business. By the way, my older sister has a sixth sense.
By the way, I quit my previous job to start a new company with Paige.
What? In that case, you're not an empty ATM. How dare you hide the fact that you were going to become a company president? That's so unfair!
Huh? They're the ones who kicked me out of the house while I was trying to tell them.
I can see it. I can see that even if Mr. Stewart told you that he will start a company, the two of you will not believe that he will be successful. Big sis, not just the future? You can see the past too? I can see two gentlemen. Huh? What is wrong with that woman? What are you saying? Big sis, can you see something aside from the two gentlemen? The two gentlemen are around them, and whoa, I see other men wearing suits, and also... Wait a second, so what if we went to a host club? What are you trying to say? It's not like I cheated on him. What's wrong with going out with my daughter to see good men? That's right!
Phoebe didn't mention them going to a host club. They're exposing themselves.
No one's saying that it's wrong to go there. We do think that it's a rare case for a mother and daughter to go together at a host club. A host? I don't think it's a club, is it? Oh, I see. They're being rejected for something. Work? Welfare? Oh my, did you sell your house?
What? You sold the house?
What? How did you know? Because that's my sister. So that's what happened. You sold your house to receive public assistance, but you were rejected.
What? A year after we got divorced, they asked for public assistance? You gotta be kidding me! I was expecting them to work and earn more money after the divorce, because I wouldn't be supporting them financially anymore.
What? Stop blabbering about what you don't know about. We already sold the house and we were hustling on our way to submit the application. But, well, I guess there might not be a need to do that anymore because Dad is the president of a company and he lives in a high-rise. This is the best a daughter can ask for.
Huh?
Great idea. We'll move in right away. I will take care of you again, so make sure that you give us money when you need it, understood? I want at least $2,000 every month. Really? In that case, I think I'll ask for $3,000 every month. I can afford to be luxurious compared to welfare.
I was in so much shock that I was speechless. That's when Paige started showing gestures with her hands. Square? Huh? Take it out. Ah, I got it! Looking at Paige's actions, I remembered the results of the investigation that Paige handed to me last time. This is the right time to show those two.
Darling, don't you feel lonely living in this huge condominium alone? As your beloved pretty little daughter, I'll move in with you.
I happily decline.
Huh? Why? How could you?
Oh, give me a break. You already have the reputation as a mother and daughter visiting a host club. The reason why you tried to purchase 4 tickets for the amusement park is to plan an outing with your favorite host from the host club, right? What's worse is that when your plan went to waste, I couldn't use my credit card anymore. And since I can't give you any Benjamin Franklins anymore, you blamed me because you couldn't go to the club anymore!
What? But how did you know that? I saw it with my sixth sense. What? There's no way! Oh my! You probably already know by now, but my older sister can see everything. You can't hide anything from her. That's why it'll be a waste if you hide your secrets. You've got to be kidding me. So does that mean you also know that I cheated on him with the host of a club? I see everything.
What I learned from the investigation results by Paige is that my wife was having an affair with a middle-aged host.
So what? Of course a handsome host is better compared to my very stingy husband who does not get promoted to an even higher position. That's right, what she said. That's enough, shut up! A very stingy man who doesn't get promoted to a higher position? How dare you call him that when he became department head at his previous company and he's now the president of his own company? You call him an ATM that doesn't give you any cash? This man saved money up for both of you and he was trying to teach you a lesson on how to be patient and endure. How dare you keep accusing him of those things and say whatever you want when you don't have any idea of the stifles that he went through? Who in the world are these people and what's wrong with them? Listen carefully! Benjamin Franklins are not for you to take from him, but instead you're the one that needs to pay for it. I'm talking about the alimony for your affair! But we're already divorced, you know?
Didn't you know that infidelity claims can be requested within 3 years after the divorce? I learned this fact from Paige, though. You work at a snack bar 3 times a week, right? So I'll make sure that you pay it.
What? Why do you even know these things? I can see that too. That's enough! I've had enough! I won't rely on you anymore! We'll see if someone on benefits will have to pay alimony. Are you thinking that you'll be able to receive support if you submit the application even if you have a job? Of course they'll process it and will receive support. After all, there's no way anyone will know that I work at a snack bar. I will steal money from the country as much as I can. As the president of the company, you will pay a high amount of taxes and have your efforts come to nothing!
Whoa, what an outrageous statement.
I see, so you're attempting to work fraudulently. By the way, both of you have been asking who my older sister is. You seem to be curious about her, so let me tell you. This is my older sister, Phoebe. She works in the life support department. What? In other words, she's one of the people who decide whether you get a public assistance or not. What? So does that mean?
You already shared too much, including your fraudulent intent, before you could even submit your application.
What? So what about the public assistance? I can't go see Shane with just the money I'm currently earning.
I don't care.
If you try to receive the money illegally, we will thoroughly deny it, so brace yourselves. Oh no, we even sold the house already. What are we going to do, Mom? I can't go see Tim anymore. Shut up! You should put more shifts into your week, too. You're still young, so you can work more hours and earn more. What? What kind of a mother makes her daughter work at night? It's even stranger for a daughter to use her mother's hard-earned money for a club.
Both of you are hopeless!
Oh no, what should I do from now on?
After that incident, I demanded alimony from my ex-wife. It seems like the man she cheated with casually met her to receive some money, but at the price of having to pay alimony to me, he was furious. Just as expected, they severed their relationship. My ex-wife's plan to sell the house and receive public assistance was a failure. My daughter started working again after that, but she never changed her habits. She still uses a huge portion of her salary for her host club. Both of them couldn't control their bad habits and behaviors. They ended up in debt just to go to the host club. They seem to be in a pretty bad situation right now. When I think about how I would have been dragged down with them had I not gotten a divorce, I'm thankful that they kicked me out of the house. After that dramatic episode of my life, work is going smoothly for me, and I'm living a very happy and fulfilled life.
Mr. President! One of the staffs is getting married next month. How many Benjamin Franklins should I put in the envelope?
That's wonderful news! Give them 10 Ben Franklins.
Understood! Also, I have a very important thing to tell you.
Huh?
Starting this year, a new bill will be produced. It won't be Benjamin Franklin on the bill anymore, but a new guy. So I was thinking that maybe we should change calling it the Benjamin Franklin, but the new guy?
Huh? That's the important thing?
What are you saying, Mr. President? It's a very important thing!
Alright. In this company, we will continue to call them Benjamin Franklins despite the change.
Understood, Mr. President!
I'm very happy to be able to work in such a pleasant and fun workplace.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!